evening, reefers. How is everyone doing?
Good evening,
Very well.
everybody.
Evening.
Still breathing.
Still breathing, yeah.
Yes, it's a result.
Positive start to our Wednesday evening that you're still breathing.
Good.
I noticed we had quite a few people popping into the chat while we were getting ready. So
Is that what you call it, Steve? Getting ready?
Is that what you call it?
Doing the professional free.
Member up.
Just so everyone knows, before we go live, we were talking about a new box set of corals from Eden Corals, but I shan't say the name.
Yeah, but it did include Gary Glitter, Rolf Harris,
Jimmy
Savile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a seller, personally.
Well, it's in somebody's cellar.
I think Lee is in tonight.
He is.
I mean, it's literally 30 seconds in.
Shots being fired.
Yeah.
So, who have we got in? Got Reefy AF.
Hello, Ron.
Good day to myself.
What happened to the Reef Rondo?
Oh, well, I can sign in as both. Do you want more likes, Steve? Is that what you're aiming for?
No, I was just because I noticed that you've changed because you always used to sign in as Reef Rondo.
I do one or the other, but I'm kind of repping the Reefy AF hoodie tonight, so I thought I would log in as Reefy AF. Yes. Do you know I still don't have one of them? Fucking Atari t-shirt there.
Yes.
Oh dear.
And we have Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Some of you would have seen Tony at AAC.
I saw him on the Spiritual Reefers video he did. And
Yeah.
Tony, so I now have a face to name. So hello, Tony.
Yes.
He said he was. I did have a little bit of a chat with him earlier on in the week. He said he was a little bit starstruck when he saw you, Rob, and he didn't know whether he could come high or not.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk to him, and then I went off, and then when I looked for him, he'd already gone on it.
You look really professional, Rob, in Harry's video. You look like you were just studying the sumps, and I was like...
I thought I'd been stalked by some weirdo because I didn't even know he was filming me.
And it's totally true. It's not even a joke. Rob said, guy was filming me. I was like...
Yeah. I was like, good job. Like, half a fist up my nostril or something.
I'm glad you said nostril.
And of course, we have the one, the only John Wright with us as well.
Hello, John.
Hey, Johnny boy.
It was great to have a sit down and have a chat with him at AAC, and Drippy did well and truly bully him into joining us on the live stream, on the film. Yeah, but it was really good. Really good to have him on.
Yeah, it's good to be in front of the camera.
Well, John. You did really well.
It's such a nice chat, John.
Yeah, it's really good to sit and have a chat with him, and to because he said, I was a bit nervous. You couldn't tell. So yeah, it's really good.
No, I couldn't.
Got this random guy. He keeps appearing. I don't know who he is.
No.
Rep for love, honey.
Funny you should say that.
Oh, I feel like I queued it up.
Matt's going to pretend his internet's gone. Watch this.
And we've got Amanda with us this evening. Hi, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda, you still in yet?
Yeah, still on it.
I was going to say, you on the one?
Absolutely off her tits.
Now I have to hand over to Rob.
Dave.
There you go.
Just Dave.
Just baby Dave.
I think he prefers that to dwarf.
Evening, Dave.
And Lee's with us as well. Hi,
Hey,
Lee.
Lee.
Evening, Lee.
So I received Lee's gift care package the other day.
Oh, the Trident stuff.
Yeah, and totally fixed it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
nice.
I changed the little
Chinesium?
The Chinesium spider, and what I think it actually was the individual hoses from that to the dosing containers, because everything else had been replaced. and I'd flushed the Chinesium out with citric acid and water mix, and I'd got a pipette and kind of rammed it on and squeezed that through to force the water through. So that was pretty clear. But yeah, as soon as I changed the tubing over, just worked.
So I put on mine in. Mine's still not working.
Yeah, well, I thought when I watched your video earlier about
Why do they only give you some hoses? If there's going to be a blockage, it's going to be in any of the hoses. So
you need all of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Have some
Yeah,
spares.
you do.
Yeah. So now I've got some spare. I'm going to see if I can source some of that tubing in a random length. Yeah, a length of it, and you can cut it up to size. I'm going to check AliExpress first.
Not AliExpress.
Steve. It'll need to be chemically resistant, surely.
Yeah, that was the thing I was thinking. Then, yeah, you need to probably go medical grade or something to get something.
Yeah,
designed
AliExpress
to
is
resist.
the perfect place to get medical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone had just stripped down some twin core cable and go, yeah, that'd do, yeah.
It'd be No Cox episode 2.
Yeah, don't worry about those little strands of copper in there. That's fine. You dose
Yeah.
it anyway.
Exactly.
Get your traces.
That's it.
And we've got Dan's Reef with us as well tonight.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Little known fact, his name's actually Paul.
Huh?
So is that not his reef then? Did he steal it from Dan? Or?
Yeah. Oh, I'm guessing his name's Dan.
It is, yeah. It's a good point.
We've got Ryan's Reef with us. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
We have Anthony with us as well.
Evening, Anthony.
Getting
Has
there
anyone
with
ever
these names
seen
now.
Anthony?
It
Has
is
anyone ever
Anthony.
seen him?
No.
Anyone
No, I
ever?
don't
Is he?
I think he's just virtual.
And we have the beautiful John.
Oh,
Could be.
John, what a legend! What a legend!
Good looking John.
His laugh is infectious.
Yeah, he's got a good laugh.
He does.
And I notice we have Hayley Barr with us as well. Evening, Hayley.
Really?
Evening, Hayley.
Anyone else? Reefy Reese.
Evening, Reese. His name's Gordon, I assume.
Hey,
Spiritual Reacher.
Is also with us tonight.
Evening, Harry.
Harry.
Hey,
Hey,
Harry. I hope, you and Anna are feeling well as you could be, because I know you're not very well. So get well soon, guys. I hope
You got the wrong live stream, mate. What a lineup. Wrong live stream.
Yeah. When's your tank tour, Harry?
Mine's,
Come on, boy.
mine's booked in. Come on, Harry.
Come on. Plenty of spots.
He did say something about next Tuesday.
Oh, did he?
See you.
Oh, evening, Rob.
Weirdo.
Oh, almost said the C word. Oh. Just naturally, just kiss.
Yeah. Just rolls off the tongue.
You're a bad man, Rob. Mr.
Banana
Banana.
Rama.
Hello, Rama.
Hey, Rama.
How you doing?
Do you even still have a fish tank, Rama?
He's not going to answer. It's like he's not on the.
Picture. Yeah.
We've been missing him on the old Discord.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been quite quiet, hasn't he?
Got the offshore reacher as well. God.
Love it. Offshore reacher.
Yes, we'll have that on his soundboard next time.
You got some proper long arms.
The only man with a tank off on a rig.
Yeah.
Have you guys
I
ever
wanna-
heard of the Reachers Network?
Yes.
I think that's something completely different.
All right.
Yeah. So in my head, there's this mental fish tank on like this all stabilized gimbal and everything. I think it's probably just the water doesn't go all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Probably, yes.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Be interesting.
I was speaking to him the other day. He's a nice bloke.
What's his
Is he the
real
guy
name?
from Aberdeen?
Yeah, he's from Aberdeen. Yeah, he's from Aberdeen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know his
What else
name.
we had? Yeah, what was his name, Matt?
Nick or something?
Oh fuck.
We'll come back to you.
Unusual first name.
I'm not very good. I'm not good with names. I'm gonna have to look now because that's gonna bug me.
Neil. His name is Neil.
Is it Neil?
There you go.
There you go, Neil.
Excellent.
Mm.
Evening, Neil. Got Triggerfish 45 with us as well.
Oh,
Good
no.
evening.
His name is it Keel?
Guess the name.
Keel, I think his name is. It might be. Sorry if it's not.
I don't know how you do it. I struggle enough with
It's like a
remembering
fucking
people's names.
Alzheimer's convention. What is going on?
I'm having to remember my own fucking name. That's my limit.
And we've got Jamie with us. Evening, Jamie.
Evening, Jamie.
Jamie.
Corey's here as well. Hi, Corey.
Oh,
Evening.
Corey, liked your videos on Sunday. Very informative. You know your shit.
Yeah, it's good.
Are
Yeah, it was
you,
really good, wasn't it?
Ronnie, you're getting your care package soon, aren't you?
Oh, no. So
Oh.
that was awkward. So Tom forgot Melinda was from Australia, even though he knows she's from Australia. You listening, Tom?
He's in, isn't he?
Sorry,
He's in
Tom.
somewhere.
The one person on that wheel that wasn't in the UK landed on Melinda, and Melinda then said, no, it won't get through customs into Australia. I donate it to Ron, blah, 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 blah. I then reached out to Melinda to say, Tom basically said, I'm not allowed it. So can we come up with somebody else? So it's going to somebody else. They're in the chat, and I don't know if that person knows yet or no, so I'm just going to leave it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not
Why are you
going
not
to
allowed
leave.
it? Is it? What's the
Tons of
reason
free
you're not
shit.
allowed it then?
Because, well,
Not
you and
worthy?
I were
Just
you and I were told we were not allowed it. Even though I asked in the questions, I'd quite like to try this on the farm. But, you know, it's fine.
I just wondered why we weren't allowed to enter.
Thanks, Matt. I can hear that. No, you and I were told no. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm saying they don't know.
I'm
so
listening, you twats. That's
I'm
what
going
he's
to
saying.
shut the fuck up now.
And no, they don't know. All right.
I'm listening to you, you twat.
Yes.
Oh,
You
dear.
never said anything.
You're both too old. Too old for what?
We have Tommy B with us as well.
Tommy
Hey,
B.
Tommy.
I'd like to
Tommy.
special thanks to Tommy for visiting you, Ron,
Yes.
and which prompted the picture which I stole your face from, which was then used on some of the pictures that we're going to share later. So
That
yeah, you played a
explains-
very pivotal role in that.
My
Tommy
mouth
B.
being open. Got you.
Yeah.
You fucker.
Yes.
Uh,
Tommy's sorting your liver out.
Yes.
got Tim with us as well this evening.
Oh,
Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Who else have we got in here?
He posted his tank on Instagram today, didn't he, Tim? Stunning tank.
Lovely tank, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
He's got
it's
two,
nice.
though, isn't he?
Nice tank.
He's got two.
I don't know, is he?
I think he's got two. I think remember
Oh,
talking
okay.
to him at AAC. I think he's got two.
Right.
Sounds like a tour, maybe?
Two
Nice.
tours.
That would be a good tour. That would be a good tour, definitely.
I've heard he's very good. So come on, Tim.
Yeah, be good to see. I know
Skip-
Tom signed in with his
skip over
alter
that.
ego.
Move on. I've got time for that shit.
I'll say it though. Evening, Tom.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Tommy.
Master Onion.
Oh dear. So, Koji, is he on Reefy AF? If I remember
Yes.
correctly,
Or she
She
is.
is,
I
yeah.
actually don't know.
they
but
are.
They have spelt wieners wrong.
What's his name though, Ron?
Yes.
Koji?
Yeah. It's Bert or maybe Bertrude. Depending what side of the bed they get out.
The fuck? You haven't even got through the introduction yet, Steve.
Yeah, okay, we'll speed it up a little bit. So,
I think we should.
we've got Woody's Reef. Hi there.
15 minutes.
How's the wife, Woody?
Woody.
Amanda's
That's the
not
wife.
supportive of AliExpress.
Not married.
Yeah, to be fair, I think I'm going to stop with the AliExpress as well.
Please do.
I mean, you nearly burned your last house down, so
Yes.
It didn't burn down. It just some electrons got loose. That was all.
But this is cheap Chinesium. Like AliExpress is cheap
Yeah.
Chinesium.
Yes.
yeah, it's not even quality Chinesium.
No. Shit.
Not
Chinese.
Jabal, Sparky.
So we've got MS Reef with us. Hi there.
Yes.
And
Hey,
a
MS
special guest, Bernadette's with us.
Hey,
Hi, Bernadette.
Bernadette, I'm
How's your Bernadette?
a little thirsty.
Why don't you try what Rob shouted earlier?
I would love if a bucket of water just came sploshing over your face.
Just a house break.
Yeah, tell you. Yeah, you should ask what I asked.
No.
No. Anyway, she's back now, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, you're not going to say it again, are you? And I notice Rod is with us as well. Evening, Rod.
Hey,
Rod.
Rodney. I hear he had a busy weekend.
Robert the Fat Nuts.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Liam said he was bouncing around like a space opera.
What a legend, by the way. Never met Liam. But he drove all that way and helped him out. What a legend.
Or a dedicated stalker.
I was trying to be serious, but these two kids are playing.
Bouncing around like a fucking space opera.
I was trying to ignore it.
Oh dear. That's what his name conjures up for me.
Oh.
You got it? Yes. I mean, he's relevant.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Steve, come on, pull the reins and control us.
Why would we want to do that? That's what everyone's come here to see.
Oh.
I wanted to talk about UVs.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's talking about periods.
Yeah. I'm thinking about fiddling round with my UV period. What do you run your what do you run your UVs for? Not the purpose of them, like how long.
Right. You mean hourly in 24 hours, how many hours do I run it?
Yes.
All of them.
Yeah, same here.
All of them, all of the days?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All the time. Just cause I'll tell you why, because there is a reason to my own madness. Because the quartz sleeve, inside, obviously you've got the bulb, then you've got the quartz sleeve, then you've got the water. If you leave it on all the time, the quartz sleeve tends to stay pretty crystal clear because nothing's going to build up on it because it's getting zapped with UV. If you keep turning it off for 12 hours, you get that sort of bacterial mold on it. And then if you turn the light back on, it'll either have to burn through it to remove it, or it's going to stay there and not be as efficient. So that was my thinking behind it.
Very logical.
Right, that's me done for the evening. Don't expect any more sense.
So I run mine for that same reason, but also the fact that I don't like cycling the power on and off too much.
Yeah.
I find the ballasts are a little bit.
I mean, the beauty of the design, Ron, is you don't fucking know if they're on or not anyway.
Well, aren't they just magical?
They are.
Well, I know if
absolute
one's on.
quality. Or can you hear it humming or something?
Have you got the
shock when you put your
clear,
hand in.
the clear inlet
I've got
pipes?
clear tubes of mine, so I know it's running.
Because you're all soft.
Okay.
We're all hard,
Yeah.
you see.
Yeah, we've hard it.
We go
We've hardened
straight
it.
and hard.
Yes. Yeah.
I
And on the
run it for just 24/7 because I feel like
So I've contacted a man who might solve the problem, though, in this very chat.
My tank
Steve's
needs
looking
a
like,
break.
is that me?
You're like,
Right.
that was going to be my next topic that I was going to talk
Oh.
about. But then I thought, are you talking about something different, or are we still talking about the same thing?
Still talking about
So-
UV.
Prototype 1.
Oh,
So this screws on
Hot
to the
pink.
top of, yeah, it's supposed to be purple. It's
I like it.
purple. The reason I use that particular filament is because it's ABS and short. So there's two filaments you can get which are very resistant against UV. One of them is ASA, which I don't have any, and the other one is ABS, which I do have some, and it's supposed to be purple, but it looks pink. So this was prototype 1, and I'll see if I can get some pictures because I did take some pictures. Of that.
It leaked over the floor.
yeah.
This one I did because I thought it was probably going to be the best way of doing it, and then I said, "Hey Rob, how would you like it?" And you said the other way. So I printed the second one. Let me get the.
Well, I suppose in my head, I envisioned that cap that you have with an internal thread to hold the sort of, what would you call that? Grommet, the seal, and then an outside thread, which the cap with the electric plug you get would screw onto that.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that? How are you going to make that inside thread be small enough that the main cap with the bulb attached is still going to fit over that if it's already a tight fit?
So this is what I've this here is it fitted, that very thing fitted onto the UV, and depending on how brave I'm going to be here. No, that's the wrong way. Look, at least it wasn't a picture of me in my pants or anything.
Yeah.
And there's how the UV would fit in. So with that one, with this,
So did you put water through that and see whether it held the seal?
I can't remember.
Right.
That's the next step of, because I want to do a bit more work on the thread on the inside where it screws onto the body. But that was like step 1, and then prototype 2 is this here.
Oh! You put a gland. You got a gland on it.
You're doing
Close up
away
the gland.
with the end
With the cap.
entirely.
Yes, and on this one,
So that will come out and leave that pink thing in.
there's a little adapter to make it a bit. Because if I did it the hole that was a thread for that,
Yeah.
you definitely wouldn't get the UV tube through. So what I've done is I've tried to keep that same size, which we can, so I kept the same size, threaded it, and made an insert which goes in it, so you can thread your cable through in that gland and have it watertight, reduce the risk of going blind.
Anytime.
Yeah. And then without turning the flow off, you can unscrew that top bit and take the tube out.
Yeah. I don't know if we actually told anyone in the chat what the aim was. So the aim was to be able to change the bulb on the D and D UV unit without having to turn the flow off, basically. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass.
You know, I checked mine without turning the flow off.
Yeah, I know, because you put ball valves top and bottom. Yeah.
But you're trying to accommodate for the standard reefer, but it's in the tank.
But also, I do like this. I do like the idea of being able to just literally walk up to it and tug the bulb and just check if the bulb's even still on.
Yeah.
Because like
I don't know how much I like that idea though.
Yeah, because they
you're
aren't great.
You might have like a stripe of a tan across your face as you lift it up. Just get this massive dose of UVC.
Yes, it just melts your nose off.
Yeah. So that was why I was kind of not too sure about this idea, because there will be a bit of light, UV light spill around it, and there is the potential to just lift it up and burn your retinas off.
But I'd switch those lights on anyway when I buy them to make sure they work.
Me too. I don't give a fuck.
No, I don't give. I mean, can tell by my glasses. Can't see a thing. But yeah, I mean, it'd be nice just to have a little glow to know that the light's on without. Because if you hard plumb it, you're flying blind, really.
Yeah. Well, you could also probably get translucent ABS. So, you know, the cap would glow.
How stable is
perfect.
ABS to UV?
It's probably the material that the UV is made out of.
The unit it's made out of. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm
is
surprised
yours
they
from
don't have a
AliExpress though?
I'm
Is it
surprised they don't have
AliExpress
some
ABS,
sort of
isn't it?
window or something.
Yeah. Well, they used to have one in the Tronic. Used to have a little window in it.
Yep.
Just a tiny little, 2 or 3 mil. I don't know what it was made of, but it was clear enough. Just
Looked like almost like an acrylic plug, didn't it? Just a clear acrylic plug in the grey tube.
Yeah.
And to answer Tom's question, no, it's not from Matt.
What's that?
Tom had a question. There you
go. No, that's later.
TMC should hire you, Steve. Aye, all right.
So yeah, that was the UV topics that I was going to talk about. I didn't really know what to do with my UV, so I've set it to run all night and be off all day. But I think the overwhelming.
What are you running it for? Are you running it for water clarity, or are you running it for parasite suppression?
Mainly water clarity.
Right. Yeah.
But I do like the logic behind not letting any crap build up on the tube or on the sleeve.
Yeah, on the sleeve. Yeah. Yeah. No.
How often do you clean your sleeve?
I tend to do one every 6 months. I change the bulbs once a year, basically. Get good for 10,000 hours. I think I need the D&D bulbs.
Yeah.
Do you have to be careful when cleaning them, or can you clean them vigorously?
Yeah, you can just smash them around easy.
What about you, Ron, and your sleeve?
Yes, 6 monthly and bulb yearly. And I use a specific glass cleaner for mine.
Yeah, we know what that is.
You'd be wrong.
Right. So when you pull your sleeve out, is it? Because generally, other than once when the UV wasn't working, and I didn't know until I pulled the bulb and the sleeve out when it was absolutely crusted with crud. Mine are normally just perfectly clear. They
Same here.
Really need cleaning. Yeah.
A slight, what's the word I would use? Misting, kind of like almost as like a slight
white powdery like.
Yeah. Other than that,
like that calcium line on the water, if you have it above 420.
yes, exactly. Boom. The only time I've ever had a dirty sleeve is in the one in the shop, because I'm not going to go there.
Right.
I don't look after that one.
Just noticed we've got Critical Reef with us tonight as well.
Evening.
What a legend.
Lanthanum. Lanthanum's my next topic.
Oh, okay.
Matt and I were talking about it earlier.
Nice.
I just talked up today.
A couple of days ago.
Just glug it in, yeah?
I haven't. It's sealed currently until today, when you're going to tell me what I need to not do.
Vinegar on your chips. That's how you do it.
So we were like, the idea was just, I know it might be difficult to imagine, but just imagine Matt and I are complete idiots and we don't know anything at all about lanthanum.
God, I mean, that is such a leap.
I don't know how I'm going to manage.
Explain it to us.
What do you want explaining?
Lanthanum. How we dose it, what to be careful of, what not to do.
Where to start?
Well, have you got filter fleeces, you two?
Yeah.
Right, Ron's your man then, because he doses his into the filter fleece.
I do. And just
basically
run the dosing line round down, and it's only just sitting inside the roller filter. So the water only touches it just before it hits the advance float switch on it, and then it drops
just
again.
dipping the tip in.
Just because you
Right.
don't want it solidifying on there.
Yeah.
But that stuff is the shit. Like, I can't believe how well it works. Physically
You've got it on a
turns
dozer?
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I think the other sort of thing to remember is it is just stunningly efficient at pulling out phosphate. I mean,
And
it's
cheap.
scary efficient. Yeah, and cheap.
And you
yeah.
physically see the phosphate turn to a solid in front of your very eyes.
What are you dosing a day, Ron?
1 mil.
And that's quite effective, just 1 mil.
900 litre system, 1 mil a day, and it's dropped me from 1.3 over the last, how long has that been, Rob? 3 weeks?
3 weeks, I think. You started at 2, though, didn't you?
2 ml a day, yeah. I'm now down to 1 ml a day because I'm trying to just slow the drop down. But it dropped in 3 weeks. I got it down from 1.3 to 0.3. So I'm trying to bring it down really, really, and it's coming down so controlled. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's so efficient for 20 quid. Unreal.
Yeah.
What
It
else in the
worries
hobby
me,
is 20 quid?
It worries me putting on a dosing line, but I don't want another.
Yeah,
I
mean, you will absolutely fucking screw your tank if you do what like Steve did with the no box.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to get used to it, just hand dosing it, and then see where I'm at. I think.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just a very simple, easy, effective way to control your phosphates, bring them down really slowly. It's cheap. It's very rare that you get something. I said to Ron, and I sort of liken it to ozone. You know, it's very rare in this hobby you use something one day, you start it, and the next day you go, shit, that is amazing, which is what ozone does, because you go, that water's clear. And then it's the same with the lamp tube.
Your water actually disappears with ozone. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's gin clear. Yeah.
Yep. Wow. So yeah, lanthanum, absolutely amazing, but be careful.
Don't drink it.
Well, if you're dosing 1 mil a day, I'm going to go nowhere near 1 mil. I'm going to be like 0.1.
Yeah, I mean, definitely
dribble.
Start really small amounts and then
That's
just.
what I'm thinking. Start really small.
I mean, 1 ml into my roller filter, if I do an instant dose standing there watching it, you do it, and then you just see the level in the roller filter go 2 or 3 times, and it's all just getting pulled straight out. It's just unreal.
Wow. I want to try it now.
Dave does half a mil.
Do it live, Steve.
Yes.
Well, I can't do it live because I don't have any here.
Oh, do not. Oh.
Matt can do it live though.
Yeah, go on, Matt. Just squeeze it from your lap, a big stream of it into the top of the tank.
The whole tank just goes.
Oh yeah. Oh dear.
Did see a little comment here about the tank move video that I did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, Tom has to win because you covered yours with little pink pants.
Oh, they were cute. Very cute. First of all, I went, what was that? Yeah, you just flicked up on it. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
How desperate was Steve to make sure he did not get caught with his butt crack out? How long did that take you?
Oh my God. I reckon it took me 3 hours to do the placement of the pink panties.
Wow. The crack
Oh,
cover.
shit.
Yeah.
And you could have just worn your pink panties that day and it would have just sorted it all out.
You should have.
Yeah.
It would have been easier, wouldn't it?
Next time.
Yeah.
Or just not
next time,
recorded
just have a big nappy on the outside.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a picture to show you later, Rob.
Oh, shit. Found my OnlyFans.
No, I got a couple of messages from Steve today and he was quite chuffed with himself. I'll be very interested to see what's coming.
Oh, dear. Right.
It's one of those few things where I probably laughed. It's probably more entertaining for me making them. It would be for anyone watching them. A bit like Ron's purple helmet, making
Yes.
that 3D printing it and doing the instructions. I had so much fun.
The instructions are almost better than the actual urchin itself. So funny.
The funniest thing was, I did it at work, and people were looking at me like, "What are you doing?"
It's the fact
giggling
you
away in the
started
corner.
giving me instructions of how it went, but then you gave me 2 or 3 options of what not to do. Oh, yeah.
God.
So next topic I have is Rob's changing of dosing methods. He's gone no-less.
No-less, yes. I've castrated it.
You just didn't like it, Rob?
It didn't work really for me and my tank. I mean, I'm sure there's other people using it and it's working fine, but for me, it's just the pH was just too low for me to be comfortable with, really. So I didn't. And then when I changed it, I moved it just out of interest because I like to faff around. So I moved the 600 ml bolus in the morning. Spread it out over 24 hours. I didn't hear that. It made no difference. Made no difference at all. I mean, it is interesting the fact that you can put all of your alk in one hit and you don't get a spike, and it does sort of give you a slow release over the day. So it is interesting, but yeah, just like my tank, it's not working. So I didn't see the point of sticking with it really.
I think the size was the. Sorry, go on, Ron.
No, sorry, I think you were just about to ask the same question. Do you think it's just based on your system volume and what you've got in the tank means it's just not worked for you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is bare bottom getting to do with it?
I wouldn't have thought so because I use it on coral farms, don't they? So maybe it's the ratio of fish to water volume or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was interesting. I tried it. I've moved on.
What was the lowest the pH was dropping to?
It got to 7.66, I think it was.
Ooh.
Low.
I was like, that's going to be acidic if I carry on. The coral, they don't like that.
And what was the highest?
Well, I did get just over 8, like for about 2 hours out of the whole 4 weeks that I did it. So, yeah, I was like, oh, it's you think, oh, it is trending up, and then that was the highest it got, and then so basically it was getting from about 7.8, 7.75 up to about 7.9, 7.95. So there was no 8s involved anywhere.
Yeah, and now I was watching the video earlier. It's like 7.9 to 8.1.
Yeah, I mean it's slowly trending up. So like yesterday, I got 8.2 was the high, and it stayed above 8. I mean normally my pH, the low point is sort of 7 in the morning, just for the lights are about to go on, and it was like 8.06, I think. So it's
have you got many fresh air intakes into that room?
Yeah, I mean, I actually had a carbon dioxide monitor in there because I wanted to check, because I was thinking maybe the CO2 is like ridiculous, but it's atmospheric. It's the same as it is outside. It's about 400, which is basically what you get outside. So it's not a CO2 issue really. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so I've got a CO2 monitor in here. It's like almost 1200 so far.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've got the door closed, and normally the door's open, windows on the breather a little bit, but it normally keeps the CO2 quite nicely down. Yeah. I mean, if I spend all day, not all day, but if I spend like 4 or 5 hours in the fish room, it might go up to 600. Yeah, that's the highest it ever gets.
I'm having the opposite effect with my pH since I got Harrow and Reef gave me that pH probe. I'm having the opposite effect. My pH is 8.1 at its lowest, and currently I was just looking now, it's 8.47.
Yeah, I mean a lot of tanks run high pH, don't they? It's just.
Well, I'm in a new build house, so the paper walls probably help, but
you're not a vampire, are you?
Well,
since installing the positive input ventilation units at work. My pH doesn't drop below 8.3, 8.4. It's unbelievable the difference that's made. And that's just literally pulling air down from the loft space.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I pull in air from outside straight into the skimmer as well. It's a big old skimmer I've got. So I can't really do anything else. You know, I just want simple things.
I take it you've got a CO2 scrubber. You're running a CO2 scrubber and.
Well, no, because I'm pulling it from the outside, it's coming straight from the outside.
Directly.
Yeah, and it's only traveling like a meter to get to the skimmer from the outside. So, yeah.
Evening, Chris.
What if a cheeky little bumblebee, Rob, flew up to the end of that pipe and just decided to fart down it?
He would be cheeky. He'd probably get sucked in and ground up, to be honest. Get himself
one of the rats would have it.
Pretty venomous draw on that pump.
His insides pulled right out of his anus.
Exactly, yes.
Yes, I did, Chris, and I'm going to do it again this weekend because I'm still doubting it, but I'll do it again this weekend just to double check.
I think I've quite a lot of tanks run around now. I think Dave's tank runs like that as well, doesn't it?
But Dave has the window open all the time.
Yeah, there's ice on the inside.
He does. He looks like a White Walker, doesn't he, when he sits on his bed? Yeah, look, 8.45 at the moment, Dave says.
I don't feel too bad now.
Yeah, maybe I'll just get one of those.
2.
That's 8.62. That's on the limit of 2i, isn't it? 8.6, 8.7 is.
Mine bob's around there.
Does it?
I'm just going to check mine right now.
Yeah,
check it.
So mine's sitting at 8.3 at the moment.
Do you think, Rob, you've got a lot of water, so I guess you have problems that a lot of people don't have.
Wow.
Mm.
Fucking hell.
What's the low point on that graph?
It's coming down. So it bobs from 8.38 up to 8.8.
Wow.
8.8.
Yeah,
Jesus.
all day, every day, like clockwork. Just boom, 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 boom.
Blimey.
Is that positive? I'm telling you.
Is that your display tank, your frag tank, or is it the same water? I can't remember.
That's the frag tank.
It's the frag
Does
tank.
that worry you?
No.
Does the display tank run at the same pH?
I'll just tell you. It's in a different room.
Yeah, because you're obviously there puffing CO2 out, so you'd like to think that'd be a little bit lower.
Yeah, farting out methane.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. So it's got a low of 8.1 and a high of 8.6. You see, there's been a couple of days where I wasn't there until about lunchtime, and the pH has been way higher. Yeah, it's interesting.
I just wondered whether high pH might affect the Red Sea seals. That's why you've been through a few tanks.
Yeah, makes them curl up.
Almost said the C word again.
Could you dose something to raise it, Rob?
Yeah, I mean, I was dosing. Calc raises it big time.
Yeah,
Just the pH of calc's like 12.
Would you go back to calc?
I am back to calc. I just do a lower dosage. So most of my alk is coming from the sodium carbonate now, but I still run calc. I just run it less than I was. Yeah, I mean, sodium hydroxide is amazing at bringing your pH up, but it just, I think the ionic balance of the tank can go a bit ski whiff if you add too much stuff. And you'll become a mad scientist.
On your experiment of bolus, did you
Yes.
Did you lose anything?
I think actually lose it. It just looked, you know, when you look at your tank and you just go, it looks meh.
Yeah.
That technical reefing term.
Yeah.
You just go, yeah, tank, it looks a bit shit. He's, and he's just not happy. Polyp extension weren't good. And I just think it was sulking from that pH being that low. And then obviously, I mean, you're meant to ramp the lights up on that because you're meant to start with a decent pH and then everything far. But obviously, I'm starting with a pH of 7.6, so they're basically croaking as the lights come on. So, yeah, it just didn't work.
Was it gone? Has that coral gone back to itself?
It's getting there. It looks a lot better now. Yeah, it does look a lot better. So the tank's looking good actually at the moment. It's just starting, hopefully, to get into a nice phase. Yeah, hopefully I need to just stop messing around with it. But,
I did hear a cheeky hint about another fish as well.
The thing with this hobby is, we all have different goals of what we want to achieve in this hobby. And I've got to be honest, I don't really give a shit about having a massive banging SPS tank. I enjoy faffing around.
Yeah, I'll just keep on SPS corals really like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's what interests me. Just sitting there watching shit grow. That's like being a gardener. It's fucking boring.
That's a bit awkward.
That was a double insult I managed to get in there.
Proper fucking thing. Fuck you and your corals.
And that's what Jason
but it's just different things for different people, isn't it? This hobby.
Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Cheeky sausage.
Right. I don't know if I can keep it in any longer. I'm going to show some of the. So
who's first?
Right.
So tonight I was
too fucking
preparing
excited
for the live stream.
I feel like it's turning into a Prince Andrew interview now.
And I was.
I'm okay.
I was trying to. I'm trying to think. Well, what if people weren't doing what they do now? What if Ron wasn't Scotland's funniest coral farmer?
Fuck off. That is stuck so bad.
Yeah.
Well, he could have a career in film.
What the fuck?
That makes me look verging on slightly handsome, although my left eye is considerably smaller than my right.
You look younger, and that orifice is gagging.
Yeah,
it's a fine-looking orifice.
It's just dying for somebody to put a big cock in my mouth, isn't it? Really,
isn't it? Yeah. You want a six-fingered banjo player straight in there, mate.
Sure, God, pretty mouth there, Ronald.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, you got to love a cliche. Brilliant.
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
A career in music.
Oh my God.
That looks more like me.
Ronnie Boyle.
Yes.
Like I said, I had a lot of fun with this.
He did.
I am so close to the C word, Steve. You better behave.
What else have I got?
Remember Gary Butter?
This was a complete fail. So I told AI, I gave AI a picture of your face.
Can we zoom in?
And I said, I want to replace the face with Nicola Sturgeon.
Right.
But it didn't. It chose David Cameron instead. So.
Zoom in.
Do you know she comes to the garden centre?
Does she?
Yeah.
You'll be able to show her this picture.
Her parents live
this?
4 miles away.
Is it going to
remember when we met previously?
Did they launder some of the money for your garden centre then? Allegedly.
It won't zoom in. Sorry.
Right. No. Even AI's got to know.
But
No, I'm getting closer.
Bernadette is dying through there. So I'm assuming there's a slight lag between what we're seeing and what YouTube's seeing. I'm assuming it's the Boyle photo she's on.
I imagine so. Yeah, that was probably my personal favourite.
Yeah, that was good.
I did suggest to Matt that I might kind of be doing this, and he said, "Oh, I've got a picture," and this isn't even one that AI did. This is just a picture of Rob Harris when he was younger.
Oh, yeah.
You
Love it.
fucking lying
Right.
wank.
Do you know what it is yet?
No, seriously, I did not do any adjustment on that. I
Yes,
just took
you
that
did.
picture.
Yes, you did.
Scotland's pervious coral reef.
Hey, kids, can you guess what it is? Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's if you give up the coral side of farming.
Oh, yes. Hey, Ronald Clarkson.
Well, and that terrible disappointment.
Oh, impressive.
And I didn't
Who
really.
would you choose then, Ron? If you had a choice, which one of those would you go for?
Do you mean who would I be?
Mm.
Well, Ewan McGregor's in a fucking toilet, covered in shit. David Cameron is. I'll leave that there. I'm not even a fan of her singing.
Boily. I knew you'd go for a woman just so you could play with yourself.
No, I didn't say I'd go for Boily. I'd go for Braveheart.
Really?
Good choice.
Yeah, I'd go back to that time where you can just somebody makes a dodgy photo of and you just fucking kill them.
I like Dave's suggestion. Dave's suggestion's good.
What's Dave's suggestion?
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's
exactly
pretty
what
much
I
along
said.
the same lines as what Rob just
That's
said.
exactly what Rob said.
Ron,
And then
David.
Touchy Boyle.
David.
while I was making these, actually, I was contacted by someone's sponsor and
What did
told
you say,
about a
my
photo
lawyers?
shoot they took part in recently.
Say all that again. Sorry, Steve. I heard the word sponsors. I'm thinking whore.
I got contacted by someone's sponsor
Time to go.
and told about a photo shoot they've recently taken part in.
Matthew. It's got to be Matthew.
Oh, I love it.
You're trying to choke yourself
No.
in that.
Nice, honey.
Oh,
Oh, I love to say that.
aye, sailor.
Was that, or is that a captain?
Oh, did your tie shrink in the wash?
Yeah.
Not just the tie.
Nice.
Yeah.
God.
Oh dear, that's cool.
So yeah, so that was my fun with pictures.
Whoa, is that all you've got for Matt?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I started to get a little bit fatigued with. I'm getting a bit bored of this now.
He's not got the endurance anymore. He's not as young as he used to be.
Coach is right.
Oh.
You've definitely got too much time, Steve.
Yeah. And I didn't want you to feel left out, Rob.
Thank you, thank you.
So I sourced all the pictures I could of billionaires with helicopters.
Oh, nice.
There's a young Richard Branson there.
Nice chinos.
Nice. Yeah, still got him. Although I like it.
Elon Musk.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it sounds like Jeff Bezos was part of some kind of helicopter accident. So, you search for Jeff Bezos helicopter, and all you get is news articles about his accident.
He's crashed it. Yeah.
So, yeah.
You can tell they've stitched the top of his head back on with a rotor blade through it. You could dip your bread in there.
and a slightly older Richard Branson, but yeah, you can tell the energy had started to kind of wane from them.
Yeah.
So basically, you got it hard, Rod. Ron got
After
it.
putting Ron's face on Susan Boyle, I think I peaked too soon.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you should have done one last.
Tommy has just written, Ron, you got off lightly. What the fuck? Are you watching a different stream?
Maybe you missed the Susan Ball. Maybe we need to see that one again.
Maybe you did.
Maybe. Yeah. think we should
Actually, in preparation for tonight, I was trying to get my own little Reefing news intro, but I wanted it as Susan Boyle singing it. So I was thinking to put the picture back up again, and it just wasn't happening.
Ooh. I'm glad that went in the bin.
So yeah, I mean, the best I can do is just share that again.
Oh, that is a hideous thing.
That is fucking dire.
But I absolutely kid you not, Ron. That
she's laughing again.
Rolf
She's
Harris.
fucking laughing again.
Yeah, you have to drop your email address in, Bernadette, and I'll send it over to you. Maybe get them printed off really big and put up.
The last thing any of you fuckers are getting are contact details for Bernadette. He's gonna run for the fucking hills.
I'll post an A0 printout that you can put up in the garden centre.
Cut it out, stand it in the restaurant.
Well, I mean, people are posting gigantic cock-shaped packages to me now with interesting names on them, and then my staff literally hand them to me, you know.
They're like, oh yeah, this one's for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I promise you, the Rolf Harris one, I did not touch at all.
That's what he said.
Yes.
You did. That is not a young Rolf Harris. It is not.
Didgeridoo.
I've got a didgeridoo. I should break it out next time.
Of course you have.
I'll play a didgeridoo next live stream. There you go.
That's it. Yeah.
Where did you find the picture, Matt? I'll see if I can Google it and bring it
That's
up.
the one you sent.
I honestly think I just Googled Rolf Harris didgeridoo, and I think a lot all painting or something, and then up it comes.
I smell shit.
You can sing Two Little Boys on the next stream.
With two toys.
You're a natural.
That's what he also said to me.
Did you have to break out the harder stuff after the photo shoot then, Ron? And actually gone from drinking like blackcurrant juice to
so I've got both. But yeah, the Susan Boyle just
took you over the edge.
John says he would pump Suze Ron.
Definitely do Suze Ron Boyle. Yeah. I mean, that's not saying a lot coming from John, is it?
It's not.
I mean, I've seen him. He's not that bothered about a pulse a lot of the time. So,
so Matt, back to reefing.
Best of luck.
How's your hair, Algie?
We're getting there.
Ron struggled with that by the looks of it.
I did. You can't go from what you just did back to reefing. So you have to ease us back in. Oh my god!
Need a bit of transition in.
Yeah.
So it's getting better. We've had reflux now in for 16 days. I was going to double dose it, and then I decided, actually, I won't double dose it. I'll just leave it in for longer and see what happens. So it will be coming out on Saturday or Sunday. So it'll be 21 days. It's virtually there. I just want to leave it in a little bit longer. Plus, I'm too bloody busy to do it this week to take it out. So you'll have to wait till the weekend. But no dreadful effects, just the algae. There is still a few patches, but I've been going in there every other night, toothbrushing it while there's still reflux in there to just make sure it's not going to grow back. And it is. Because if I have one little patch and I miss it, that'll come again probably, won't it?
What's your method of removal going to be? Just water changes and carbon, or?
Yeah, water changes and carbon, and then I'll bang the UV back on because currently the UV is off. So it'll be 50-litre water change, and then I'll run a sachet of carbon for a couple of days, and then hopefully ready for the tank tour.
Hey.
Hey.
Some more coral at the start of the month when we go up to Reef Experience, and then ready for the tank tour, and hopefully it won't look too bad.
I mean, I know obviously we're seeing it on the camera, but I don't look at your tank and go, you got a hair algae problem. I can't really see.
No,
anything,
it was bad. So it was over here where the Gonny Island was. That's where it was really bad. It's starting to piss the gonnies off. Around the centre, around this arch, it was starting to piss things off as well. And it looks irritating. And I've been reluctant to put more reflux in it. And I was like, I ain't going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then I thought, you know what am I waiting for? I'll just do it. I was just a bit cautious of the torches and the gonnies going, we don't like this, and they're just dying on me. But touch wood, everything is good. So yeah, we're doing all right. So we're back on track, fortunately.
Good.
Very good.
More coral, please.
I did actually. I forgot. I stumbled across Rob's OnlyFans site.
Back to reefing.
Don't know what kind of weird fetish, but you mentioned nappies earlier, so
I did, yeah.
Where did you even get that from?
It came up in my Facebook feed.
That's mine. That is me when I open my tea every night.
Rob on his 9th birthday.
That's it, yeah. Trouble is, because I have to go to the toilet so often, I can't just keep travelling backwards and forwards. So I just wear a nappy. It's just easier. Then I just toss it in the bush at night before I go to bed.
Well, the old coral.
That's it. It's amazing what's in that bush.
Sorry.
What
They're just like pivoting all around, don't we?
I'm assuming that's the Rob photo.
I thought, to be fair, you was going to show some Japanese, because they got a weird thing about like adult men wearing nappies in Japan.
Vending machines of soiled underwear.
Really?
What?
Yes. And in underground train stations, you can buy pre-worn ladies' underwear, and then they sniff them all the way home.
The Sniffer Express.
I'm actually not joking. Google it. Just VPN on first. Go for it. It's a thing.
Know these things?
It was on Louis Theroux or something like that. One of these. Things on Channel 4. It was like, what?
They do some weird stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
No judging here.
No, absolutely.
No.
Where do we go after that?
Back to reefing.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
back to reefing.
Yeah, I mean, it's jumping around. It had gone from hair algae to get to a nappy.
My trident's working.
Oh, the trident's working. Brilliant.
Yeah. Big thanks to Lee, One Arm Reefer, for sending me the creepy spider thing made of Chinesium. I swapped that out. I also swapped the tubes between that and the dosing containers. I think that was the key. Swapped all those over, primed it again, hit test. It's been faultless since then. So
right. So where did Lee source that spider?
I was just about to say that. Where did he get it from?
His mum's cupboard.
So did he just have a trident for parts, and that was?
I don't know.
Steve doesn't give a fuck. He got it.
No. I mean, do you know what would be fucking brilliant? I'll tell you, it'll be fucking amazing if Tom does ever open his box with his trident and the fucking it's gutted on the inside. He's gone, yeah, I've had all that.
Gone, mate.
Yeah. So I was talking about it, and Lee said, I think I might have one of them. Like, really? Yeah. Let me go into Narnia and see if I can find it.
Narnia.
It was in the abyss. He got it off Steve Fox, apparently.
Oh, so do they carry them then, Lee? Is it a part that they carry? Why is it not in the DIY refresh bass? Why is it not part? Steve, make it part of the kit.
I can't.
Not you.
No. I thought he just called you a cunt.
No, seriously. Don't give us some tubes when the blockage can be somewhere else. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Because I went out and I bought the DIY service kit. Went through everything, changed all of the tubes over, but I didn't have the Chinese block,
is it? Yeah.
No, and I didn't have the tubes to the reagents.
That makes it like if it had it all in there, that would make so much more sense, wouldn't it? Just change everything in there and
charge us another $5 or another $10. Come on, just give us what we need because it's so fucking frustrating.
Be a $1 at least.
Yeah.
It's Chinesian with 6 nipples.
Matt,
6 nipples.
18 months. This one. 2 years in July. What's the face for, Ron?
I am so fucking lost.
I think he's just frozen.
I thought we were talking about nipples, and then the next thing, Matt's talking about what?
I was asking the question. I was answering the question.
Yeah.
Oh, something's gone wrong.
When did you stop breastfeeding? And Matt said 18 months.
I think the feed's cutting in out because I went from 6 nipples to 18 months. I was like,
same here, right? So you got what I got.
Yes. I thought, was he growing it? Oh, I don't know.
So the question was, Matt, how long has your tank been running?
Right.
Oh, did you pull that up on the screen?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, right. I didn't see any of that. Sorry.
No, I didn't see that. No. That makes sense now.
It does.
So, yeah, Lee said he broke one and Steve got him a replacement with the question, how did I break it? And now we all have that question, Lee. How did you break it?
Yes.
Dropped it on your foot and just...
Yeah.
It crashed into the needle from the Mastertronic.
I reckon he hammered it because he wanted to prove it was metal.
Yes.
He went, oh no, it's plastic, broke.
Matt, you had another question.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. You wanted to talk...
There's been so much going on tonight. I've gone blank. Still thinking about that Susan Ball photo.
Yeah.
One blank.
Keep cleaning your camera lens off in a minute.
Question, Steve.
Biopellet reactor.
Oh yeah. Talk to me about biopellets, Rob, because I mentioned it the other day in the Discord. And is it something that you think worth doing, or do you think it's not worth it? I don't see many people using them.
I use it because it's a big system for me, and I like things that are low maintenance. So the way I kind of use it is it does the grunt work for my nitrates really. So I can't remember how big the reactor is. I've got whatever the big D&D reactor is. I think it holds 3 litres of media, 4 litres maybe. And yeah, they're nice. Just I did see that actually the other day. Yeah. So just you fill them up, you boil your pellets for an hour before you put them in. You chuck them in, and then you don't do anything for months really. And that's why I like it. And then every now and then you just take the lid off, top them up, and that's it. They're simple.
Efficient.
You just yeah. I mean, they can be too efficient. You have to be careful. It's like anything, you want to start with a small amount and see where your nitrates sit.
Yeah, it was more phosphates. Nitrates are fairly all right. They're hover around 5 to 10, but it's more phosphates.
Yeah, I'd say they're pretty shit for phosphates. I think they are anyway. Lamp fumes.
I'll go lamp
for phosphate. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't set one up for phosphates personally, not just for phosphates.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Right.
NIOS products.
NIOS.
Everyone's thinking, is he going to bring out some more pictures?
Yeah.
No.
Look at your
Yeah.
face.
I'm waiting for it.
Ah, I keep waiting for Steptoe to come out. I was like, I can't believe a bit of Wilfred Bramble.
I saw the Reefers Network live stream on Sunday with Corey and with Steve and
Jez and
Jez.
and
Kez,
And
Jez, not Ian.
Guys, yeah.
Kez. Yeah.
Kez.
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 Yeah,
Kez.
Kez is the girl.
And Jez and
And
Steve.
Jez.
Oh, sorry. Right. Yeah. Right. Right. Wasn't there a film called Kez about fucking Falcon
There
or
was.
something?
There was.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Not related to this at all, but it just.
No.
Anyway,
But yeah, kind of running theme tonight,
Yeah.
like tangents.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. I didn't remember a bird sitting on there on someone's arm. A falcon.
Steve, control that stream. Goodbye.
oh dear.
Oh, God.
NIOS products.
Yeah.
Has anyone has it opened your eyes to some of those products? Are you thinking about trying them? Any of them?
Well, I did
Salt's
some
the
quick.
only thing I'm slightly. I mean, my
Salt's
current
good.
salt. Current
Yeah.
salt's doing the
I'm
job.
loving the salt.
If it was slightly cleaner mixing, maybe I would be a little bit happier. But I've now got the sediment filters pulling from my saltwater container to the tank, which is they're doing a great job. So.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
ask about it, salt actually in my my local LFS, and she was quite unreceptive to the idea of me getting some.
Yeah, mine was the same. Mine suggested Exodus will only sell it in bulk.
Yes, exactly what I got. Yeah.
Oh, so these stores have to buy quite a lot before they can stock it. Then,
By the sounds of it,
Yeah.
yes.
By the sounds of it, that seems to be the case. Yeah.
I mean, transport
yeah, so
is basically in control of the entire planet. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
But I love it. I think it mixes clean. I'm really impressed with it. But I'll just have to buy it online or go to AAC and buy it. Just travel 2 hours to buy salt.
What does it mix to straight out of the bucket then? What are the big main three?
Now you put me on the spot.
Roughly.
just make them up. You don't know. Just
I think it's out. I think out's about 8.3. I think calcium's about 440, and I think the mag is about 1340. Steve's proved wrong.
Yeah, so I'm just
It's about bang on where I wanted it to be, so that's where I was pushing. Because I tested my Tropic Marine Pro, and for some reason it was 0.4 phosphate. But so I then decided I'd come away from that, and I've used this, and I really really like it.
Yeah,
I
really like it.
You were buying TMPR and freshly mixed. It was mixing at 0.4 phosphate.
Yep.
What?
I had the same when I bought it as well.
I've heard a few people say it's quite high in phosphate.
Was there a dog shit in the bucket?
I was not impressed because I was trying to fight hair algae, so I was a bit like, well, that's in the bin, so I'll go. And I thought maybe because I was, dare I say it, buying it from the fish store, and I thought I trust them. And then I asked Steve about it, and Steve said I got exactly the same. And I went, oh, well, that's going in the bin. Then I'll find something else. And I decided it was either going to be Red Sea or NIOS, and I decided I'd go NIOS because everyone's raving about how good it is.
Yeah,
What's the price point like? It's same as TM or
Price?
Yeah,
it's about 60 quid, but it's only 20 kg.
So 65 quid here for 20 kilos.
And was
it's very slightly cheaper than Blue Bucket.
Was it mixed too, Steve?
Do you have to buy it in a bucket? I hate buying salt in buckets.
8.5.
But Jez did say that on the live stream on Sunday they're going to start doing bags of 10 and 20.
Oh, boxes for it. Yeah.
So they should.
Yeah. I think I was hoping maybe Corey would chip in, but I think he's wondered what his questioning his choice of live stream tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think most people sign in and say hello to prove that they've been there, like a photo at a wedding, and then they fuck off.
Yeah.
One of them pubs where you walk in and go, "Fuck this, bye."
Yeah.
I'm just giving away. No.
Yeah. I'll clean my feet on the way out.
Yeah.
Right, so Jen, you guys said bags were coming then for this.
Yeah,
you can buy replacement bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with John. I do like the biotic. That looks quite good. The bacteria. That does look quite. That sounds quite good. I'm tempted with the dosing, but if it's not broke, why change? That's sort of where I'm at the moment. I come away from. I'm using Zelements, but it's not broke. It's steady. Do I change and get some white corals like Scooby had on the top of his tank? That makes me worry. Does make me worry. So
I do wonder why some people do. So if somebody's got an absolutely dynamite tank, right, and it's looking exactly how they want it to look. How do you, as a company, convince them that your product is worth trying? Because it's quite scary changing your main elements.
Yeah,
I know when I went from buying the Red Sea 5-liter alkalinity jug, and mixing more, and Rob was like, "Fucking come on, get yourself by the bollocks and just get this done." I was like, "Oh, I might need to send away an ICP. No, I'm nervous." And then I look back now and I go, "There was nothing already." But it's hard when you look at the tank that's looking absolutely banging. How do you convince that person to change brand of the same system? Just changing the name on the bottle. How did you do that?
That was the exact conversation me and my missus had on Sunday. She's trying to convince me Modern Reef.
And that's what you're dosing right now?
No, that's what she wants.
You're on Zelements now, aren't you?
I'm on Zelements now.
Right.
What's her reasoning? Why does she want you to change it?
Fucking because she decides that Modern Reef sounds good and looks good.
Easy, Matt. Easy.
Don't go down the Scooby route.
I was going to say, don't do a Scooby.
Sitting there smiling, but I think it's because she's seen Chris's tank, the Hurrens Reef.
Yeah,
looks absolutely dynamite. She's seen
absolutely gorgeous tank.
Yeah, there's a lot of good tanks that are on it.
But if she's seen Krusty's tank, Dan's tank,
yeah,
that's a stunning tank. That's on Zelements.
Yeah, and I'm like,
AAC display tanks on Zelements.
Matt, is your wife literally just saying your tank looks shit compared to everyone else's?
Yeah.
Well, if you ask her, it's half hers. So,
what's she say? The good half.
Yeah.
The top half's hers, and where the shit where the algae is yours. I heard.
Pretty much. But I don't know. I just think what puts me off is the price. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Am I definitely going to get success out of it? Yeah, the Modern Reef, it's like double the price. Am I guaranteed success?
See, it's what I did with the Nile stuff. I mean, I sort of did a quick, back of a fair packet calculation to what it would cost me. And even at the minimal dose, it was going to cost me 240 quid a month. And I wouldn't be dosing the minimum amount. So I'll probably be looking at, 400 quid a month to dose. I think at the moment I spend £12.50 a week. So 50 quid a month. On
and then the Modern
3,000 litre tank.
The Modern Reef, you've got Polypop and another one.
Polly Pocket.
They're not 90 quid a bottle.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all the same shit. I know they won't like me saying that, but there's no big conspiracy about you do the main 3 and then you add some traces. I mean, that's essentially what they all do, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's my point. How do you convince somebody use ours?
Yeah. I mean, they mix the traces different. You know, some use more traces, some use less. But, you know, essentially, I mean, I think anyone can be successful with any of them, really. Because they wouldn't exist in the marketplace if they were crap, would they?
Or none of them.
You would
none of them. Yeah.
Basically, you need to either have a marketing campaign of like, we all mix them the same, but ours is the cheapest, or have some.
Well, that'd be the way it'd be good to go for the hobby, wouldn't it? To drive the prices down rather than up.
I think I've got a different idea. I think I'll get this to where I'm happy with it, and then there's a potential another tank idea.
Oh yes,
I
like it.
It's either a big tank or just a Ron size SPS dominated tank size. And then we can have a competition if you can run your shit on whatever you want and I'll run this.
I feel like that quote from A Few Good Men when he goes, big tank, is there any other sort? So yeah, go for a big tank.
I've got a garage. I've got a garage I need to convert first.
Oof. What, into the tank? Just fill that garage up.
Yeah.
And the glass in the side.
I'd be asking who your dealer is, Rob, if I was getting a big tank. Because Modern Reef on a big tank would be mortgage.
Are you saying Modern Reef is twice the price of what you're currently using?
It is expensive.
Elements for 2.5 litres is about 35, 40 quid. And I think Modern Reef is about 75, 80 quid.
It's a big difference. Big difference in some of these dosing.
I looked it up, and I generally looked at it, and I was like, okay, all right. And then I said to my missus, if you pay half, I'll pay my normal half. It won't cost me anything. Then I'll consider it. But I think
the NIOS stuff is probably one of the cheapest on the market when I looked at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know whether that's just to lull us in. I don't know whether it'll stay at that. I don't know, but it's definitely one of the cheapest at the moment.
But surely, if they then just hike all the prices up, people will just say, oh, "I'll just go back to what I had before." Then,
yeah, maybe.
Not if you're bought in.
They all trend up.
I suppose the proof's in the pudding. If you're going to jump in, you're going to try it, and your tank looks slightly better, or you're happy with it in any way, then you're going to stay, aren't you?
What interests me is the NIOS is not as concentrated, so they're saying that you use less of it.
It's more concentrated.
Yeah, sorry, more concentrated. Yeah. So it'd be interesting when someone's got it and they're using it. Is that true? Because I'm only dosing 12 mil a day, both parts, like 12 mil, the part 1, part 12 mil.
Oh, it's elements. Yeah.
And I then dose manganese on top. But other than that, it seems to be growing corals. Like, I'm keeping corals, nothing's dying. Like, when I'm testing it, it's all testing as is. But if I was to move to Modern Reef, someone with a nice tank would have to sell it to me. And Chris would probably be that person because he's only down the road. But obviously,
you're dosing all the traces as well, like individual traces from the ICPs and stuff.
Yeah, on an if I do an ICP, then I have to dose it, and I've got about little vials. Right. But yeah, we'll see. At the moment, it's not broke.
That's not bad. You're getting 208 days out of one of those bottles.
Yeah, that's just what I mean.
That's good, isn't it?
For 40 quid, that's not bad.
This is what I'm saying. Don't broke. Don't. It's not.
But
broke.
I think these are what all of these dosing things are made for. They're made for tanks up to sort of 1,000 litres. Once you start getting over that, financially they're stupid. It don't make any sense to me.
If I was as big as you, Rob, I'd be doing exactly the same. Make your own.
Thank you. I am a big boy.
So Mo's in the house now.
Hey Mo, how's that shit fish?
What does Mo use?
He's
He's bolus.
Oh, he is bolus. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he actually uses the fauna marin bolus, like their actual stuff. I think he does. I don't think he's buying his own.
That tank tour on the weekend, that was the first time I've ever seen fauna marin salt.
Same here.
I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I'll see it. Don't use it, but I'll see it.
You walk past it every day.
I do, yeah. I think it's because it's in a bucket. If it's in a bucket, I'll pay it no attention.
Or in a bag with pipe fittings.
Yeah,
You can miss it for months, then, can't you?
Radion light bracket, yeah.
Just goes.
Yeah, it's got to be in a box. Otherwise, my house would just look like some Jippo site with 6 million buckets on it. Probably shouldn't say that.
No.
Anyway,
It's not live. We'll edit it out.
no one will notice.
We've got Alan with us as well this evening. Hi, Alan.
Hey,
Hi,
Alan.
How's the tank, Alan?
Are we waiting for him to answer?
Is he?
He ain't going to instantly answer. So.
Oh dear.
I see what Harry put, and that's the other thing that does put me off. Like what Harry put.
What did he put? All right.
Right. So you couldn't actually source the Modern Reef additives. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Today is a big issue as well. If you move over, you've got to be. I mean, that's what annoys me about the Neptune stuff, like the reagents and things. You know, you spend £700 on a machine, and then you can't get the reagents for it. So, yeah,
Hence ABC.
Yes.
Yeah, but not for the MP. You can't. Not yet, can you? So.
Not yet.
Nah, I'm sure you get there. Yeah. What's Mo say? What am I dosing? Yeah, I'm just dosing sodium carbonate. No. Thank you.
He's no-less now.
Yeah.
No-less.
Sodium carbonate for the
No-less. Yes.
Easy peasy and cheap as fuck.
Cheap, yeah. So all the money I save, I can get myself a black tang.
Somebody, Koji said earlier, it looked like I was drinking blended black tang.
It'd be a great whiskey name.
Do you really not like them, Rob?
I don't know. I do like them. Yeah, they're fine.
I say.
Yeah. It's just a lot of money for black fish. It's just weird.
It is a lot of money.
All the colour in this hobby, which is what attracts most people to it. And you go, I'm going to spend £2 on something that's black.
So Mo had a follow-up question.
It's about half. Top of my head.
Tablet dosing compared to bicarb.
Yeah, just under half. I dosed 250 ml a day sodium carbonate, and I was doing 600 of bicarb. So just under half.
Well, this was the point where I was going to show the pictures, but obviously we've done that.
Oh,
Because you just couldn't contain
I just couldn't keep it
very
in.
very premature.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's like an hour early.
Yeah, I mean that is proper shooting it early there.
Wow, that's what I'm known for.
It's barely through the front door.
So news, I haven't really got an article or anything. I tried to get the video, but it was such a short video that it wasn't really massively worth sharing. But my local fish store, and this kind of runs along the theme of the success of the Reefers Network meetup and how many people turned up and people really kind of getting invested in the hobby and it kind of picking up rather than dying off. My local fish shop, Reef Exotics, is expanding.
Which is good.
So they have secured the lease, I assume, on the building next to their building, and they're going to move into that and completely fill. So they're going to double in size. Well, it's actually just a little bit more than double, I think.
Oh, they're retaining their existing building.
Yeah, they're keeping their existing one and having one next door.
Is it a good shop?
Yeah. It's so they started off with just marine, and then he kind of is expanded into discus, cichlids, cold water. But they've said that they don't want to, because they were started off as marine, they don't want to leave it behind. They want to make sure that they, when they started to move tanks around and all the marine tanks were being drained off, and I was like, this isn't good. And then he put them all back up again in a different place and filled the spot that was there with tropicals, but the marine section got a bit bigger, so it got bigger than it was, and he's kept all the same coral bays and everything, so it's really good. It's got quite a good selection there as well. It's starting to kind of branch out a little bit more with SPS than previously, but yeah,
it's good that there's a shop expanding rather than downsizing or closing, because there's a lot of that, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah.
The dangerous aspect of it is a 5-minute walk from my office. Ooh. So when I go into the office, it's very, very close.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not my LFS. I just walk the dog and I just happen to be in there.
Yeah. Oh, how did that happen?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. It's handy though, as well.
Yeah.
It's handy having it on the doorstep. Gets spoiled, I think, doesn't it?
I see something as well. I see some news. I don't know if it's news, but shops. You see, Scullies are back in shops.
Yes, so that was my next one.
Yeah, Steve's like, for fuck's sake.
Jesus, man.
It's all happening tonight.
Jesus. Yeah, Scullies are back.
I mean, they are
small.
Tiny. They're tiny.
That's a fragment.
I mean, I'd say that's a skull.
Yes.
Give it 10 years, it might be a scully. I mean, they don't exactly grow quick either, do they?
No.
I mean, they're nice, but yeah, they're small.
I wonder how much they are.
I don't think they're cheap.
A couple of £100 or something.
Yeah, that's what I've I don't know whether it's in the comments here.
I did see, I've got something in my head, but people going, they were either 149 or 199.
I feel like I might have seen that.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen £200 somewhere as well.
Yeah.
299 for a bleeding apple. Here, look.
299.
You can get a bleeding anus for half that.
Yeah, and it's much more fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that? I think you've left your. Don't spoil the fun, Steve. You've left it on the screen, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, come on.
Well, there's not much left, so there we go. I've just noticed VW Corals.
Oh,
hi guys, how are you doing? So these guys were at Aqua. So I think it's a father and son. I think it's I can't remember the name of the place. It was near Hull, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I think they mainly sell on Facebook. This is going from memory from Aqua, so apologies.
They had a booth there, did they?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, must have seen them then.
Yeah. And I went and chatted with them a couple of times. They're a really friendly pair, and had some really stunning coral there as well. So
welcome.
I think they had the cheapest coral at Aqua as well, if I remember correctly. They had some small Zoa frag plugs.
I bet they're not as cheap as me.
Very cheap.
But
you didn't have a stand at Aqua.
That genius business model of his.
Yeah. Profit zero.
Yeah. Yes. Not to make myself homeless in 4 easy steps.
I sent a shipment out this week. It's I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid.
Novel.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Is that the one that should have gone out the other day, but it was too cold?
It was too cold. So, and I fucked up entirely because I made one of the big 32-liter boxes was supposed to be going out. I ended up having to send out 2. There was that I put so much water in for the insulation and 3 heat packs and things like that. And I need to leave enough oxygen for the heat packs to consume to keep the oxygen burning the heat pack. So I ended up having to send out 2 boxes for the first time. So yeah, it's on its way right now with the data logger for temperature packed inside.
Oh, did you put a data logger in? Oh,
yes.
Nice.
I remembered this time. I'm like, right, boom, that's getting in the box.
And who
so initially it was too cold for Bill's bell end. It was retracted.
It was.
Yeah.
I was basically having to send out just literally Bill's foreskin, which is nowhere near active.
It's the scrotal flap.
Do you use normal delivery service, Ron? You don't use anyone special, I'm guessing?
Royal Mail and APC. APC have a specific coral and fish service. Absolute bollocks.
It's just a label. Everything else is the same.
The same as everything else. Mm-hmm.
Coral tax.
That's it, yeah.
Just Royal Mail next day before 1. That's what I used.
Yeah.
And there's only been one failure, and it was to Tom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was the failure that he left it in the box?
Probably. Yeah. I think the postman got twatted outside by a woman with a broom.
So I think we're slowly coming to the end. I did see a post a second ago though. It just moved.
I know it's annoying, isn't it?
It's like, yeah. So tomorrow night on the AAC TV channel, there is a live stream which will feature Paul and Paul. So we'll have Fish Palace as well, and there's some announcements, some competition.
I'd like to take them to a clay pigeon shoot.
Oh,
what? When they turn around with a shotgun. What?
Yeah.
So they've got a competition apparently. I think there's going to be an announcement about Love to Reef as well. So that'll be a good one to tune into, everyone.
Can't fucking make it, can I?
You've got your love honey commitment.
No, some idiot decided to book a work event on that day. Well, I didn't even know there was a live stream, so I've got a host.
See, to be fair, what nights are there not a live stream there? You can't book fuck all for any time.
No, you can't.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, it's just plethora of shit being spoken at any given time.
I like to think we probably have one of the higher levels of shit being spoken.
Oh, I think so.
A lot of these other ones are like properly informative and stuff.
I mean, I can honestly say I don't bring a lot, but I do bring a lot of shit.
Well, you and me both, Rob.
Yes, yeah. Double dosage tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was actually going to try and get that reminds me with the pictures. I was going to try and get. I couldn't work out how to do two faces at once, but I was going to try and get the 2 old codgers from the Muppets and put your faces on it.
Oh yeah, what were they fucking called? Stan? Was it Stan? And I can't remember what they called now. Yeah,
I don't even know. Did they have names?
I don't know. I thought they
the
did.
old guys. I don't know if they did have names.
Okay, Stan and Ernie. There you go.
Did you find the Rolf Harris picture, Steve, or not?
No, I gave up looking for it in the end. But it was. I promise you, it was not edited.
Yes, it was.
So are you two guys like top of my screen going to the Boburn meet in March?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going, mate, because you booked hotel, haven't you?
Yeah, booked my hotel. I'm all set. I'll be leaving Friday after work, and I'll be travelling 4.5 hours all the way up, and I'll be staying over in Boburn having a few beers, getting ready for it. So yeah, I'm debating Saturday night as well because I don't know if I can be asked to drive all the way back, but I think it's probably going to be come back because I want to go through it past a few coral shops ideally.
Okay.
Steve, are you going?
Then
I want to.
You fucking better be there.
My wife is going to some horse show, and I don't. If she's taking our daughter, everything will be fine.
what did you say? Oh, what show?
Horse. No, that was a pig noise. Whoever made the pig noise.
God, I was convinced you said something else. Right.
No, horse.
Okay. Right. An equine event. There you go.
So many divorces tonight. Rob's first.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh, you got the kids then?
Yeah, I don't think she would put up with 5 hours up there or 5.5 hours drive up there and a 5.5 hour drive back. Even spread over 2 days.
Kids of today, eh?
With being dragged around a fish shop by me in between times. She would say that's very skippity.
Skippity. Yeah. My wife just
Come
went,
in,
fuck off.
come and meet Uncle Ronald.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you not ship her off?
Chip her off.
Potentially.
Yeah. What? Like Leah look after her?
Yeah, drop her off at Lee's on the way through.
You bad bastards.
Room for one.
Well, I tell you something, she better not fucking come because she'll think I'm Rolf fucking Harris.
She will. Yeah. Yeah. With your didgeridoo.
And she's too young to know who the hell Susan Boyle is.
I wish I was.
Lucky her. Yeah, I was going to say.
I can't believe you're maybe not
Basically,
going to be there.
you're not coming in, Steve. Is the message I'm getting?
I don't know. I'm going to try and move things around.
It looks quite a nice shop, actually.
It does.
Yeah,
It's looking really nice.
Look online. That's good.
So for me, I just wanted to come up and meet Ron.
Do you know Bernadette might even come this? She might actually be with me. She doesn't
I
socialize.
actually does because I've got a selection of Parmesan cheese that I'm bringing with me.
Are you coming, Rob?
Because I know that's going to excite her.
Yes. There's nothing
you
more.
coming then, Rob?
Stop. Brakes on.
So know you were going with that one. Sorry, Matt, what you saying?
Are you going then, Rob? I take it.
I am going. Yes.
Are you driving up on the day, or are you staying
Yes.
home?
No, I'm driving up on a day. I was thinking about coming up, but then it all got involved with who's doing what and dogs and kids and stuff. So I'm just going to drive up on a day.
How many
You
hours?
can drive up and
Rob and I
drive
are
back.
leaving. Yeah, Rob and I are leaving our houses at exactly the same time, meeting, and then going back again.
Pick Steve up on the way past.
He'd be lost if he did.
Yeah, he would.
Oh, I was going to say it's a little bit off.
It is a little bit
Off to the right.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I hope it's a good shop. I mean, I suppose the one thing is because AAC is kind of, I mean, it's not my local shop, but I go there a lot, and I've been to quite a lot of shops, and I've got to be honest, AAC is a special sort of shop.
Yeah.
So
What you're saying is it's downhill from there.
Have you ever been?
well, I suppose it's just they set a very high bar. I mean, it's just a great shop. I mean, the livestock it is amazing. Paul's great. The staff are good laugh. So it's just most other shops are not.
you're going to be in trouble when you go there next, Rob.
Well, I'm hoping
Great. The staff are good.
I was thinking, I was going to go excellent, and a Barry popped in my head. So it's I guess because that is my sort of. I mean, that's the other than H2O. Obviously, that's the shop I went to and got most of my livestock and advice and stuff. So that's the sort of bar, and then because when I started as a reefer, that was the shop I went to most. I just assumed all shops would be like that, and they're not. Yeah. So I just hope this one's. It looks really good in the pictures. It looks really nice, actually.
It does.
I mean, it's bizarre because I know Boburn because I lived in Durham, so I used to drive through Boburn all the time. So I was quite shocked when I went, there's a nice shop in Boburn because I was like, really? I'm really making friends here. I'm going to get out of the car and get a kicking in the car park.
It looks quite a big shop, doesn't it?
It does. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
It does look nice.
Yeah, but I was looking at their advert. They've got some guests over there, so it's going to be quite busy because they got
Ron's going.
Well, Ron's going, the funniest
Scottish celebrity. Yeah, exactly.
Scottish funniest choral farmer.
Fucking
yeah,
you love it. Really?
No, I don't. It's not true. I'm just a complete.
You're not giving a talk. I thought you was coming in as a choral specialist and giving us all a talk.
Choral specialist.
I heard it singing.
Spaff specialist.
You heard it singing. Don't you? You're going to bring it back up again, aren't you? It's going to be like Tom going through the McDonald's every time he spoke. I just triggered it. What a big cock.
Oh, I laughed so hard. And talking about Tom and Drippy.
Yes.
I didn't want to just kind of leave him out.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Does he wet himself?
I don't really know what was going on there, but
body cavity search, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know. And then a little picture of Tom as well.
Oh,
he was happy.
Nice. That's him as a young man. Yeah.
So many lies to him.
There is. Yeah.
On the subject of Tom and Drippy, so they're doing a Friday night this Friday with Sean and Dr. Steve again.
Oh, okay.
And then I have it on good authority that throughout the months of March and April, we have some very special guests coming on.
Ooh.
Actual reefing celebrities. So watch this. Well, no. I mean, the chances are I won't be on with them because I'm just too fucking naughty.
Yes. Not to be trusted.
Guaranteed they'll be on a Sunday, wouldn't they? Because they won't be on a Friday because Ron and Rob are involved on Fridays, so keep them away from that.
Yeah, they'll be on the Sunday then. Are they English choral celebrities or are they international?
International.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
All right.
It's not Macca's again. He ain't on again, is he?
I am saying nothing. One of them is one of my favorite people I've seen on YouTube. Yeah, really, really good. So, yeah, watch this space. Should be exciting for 2025.
Yeah, excellent.
I assume there will be more reefing news. I'm sure you'll all sit on the edge of your seat for that.
Yeah. Love a unicorn.
So Friday night is also
quite like quavers, actually. Sorry?
Friday night's Valentine's as well.
Oh,
is it?
Well, yeah. We're hosting an event at the garden centre, so I'm going to be working. Going to be making sandwich platters and all sorts of shit.
Can you read that list off, please?
Oh, yeah, the menu.
Yeah, can you read that?
Oh.
Yeah, so Bernadette's made a Valentine's menu. And so the starter is brie mine. Loaded fries topped with bacon, brie, and cranberry. Grilled with love. Sourdough bread topped with smoked cola ham, cheese, and bechamel, then grilled. You've pulled. Barbecue pulled pork, cheddar, and sriracha mayo. Love stricken chicken burger. Not a fan of that name. Quiche me quick. Don't go bacon my heart. Homemade mac and cheese. Words cannot espresso how much I love you, which is affogato. You're the apple of my pie. Fucking hell. Warm apple pie. Your hot chocolate fudge cake. S'more to love cheesecake. Toffee ever after. And pizza my heart.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You missed one off.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Steve. Cut the stream. I love Dom.
That's it, yeah. That's the apple of his brown eye.
Thing is, I do love Dom. Fuck's sake, Steve.
Abort mission. Abort mission.
I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to use my two favourite buttons tonight. I'm going to have to press them now.
You got a little dirty mouth there.
That was funny.
That was.
Gotta have that mouth washed out with soap.
It's so good, isn't it? It's so good. Oh man, I can't believe one of my reefing heroes actually said
Potty mouth.
it's totally surreal.
It is.
And we have missed someone on the live stream. I haven't seen them in a while, and I think Ron scared them off.
Is it Peter Parry?
It's not, but I got a
What's the
special
chain, though?
button ready for it because I don't have a voice changer thingy. So I was
This is Stuttgart Airport information. Alpha Met report time 16.
Wheelstone. Reefer.
Come in, Wilson, Reefing, right down.
I haven't seen him since then.
Oh,
No. Surprised at that, isn't it? Poor bastard.
He's
Turns up on
famous.
one stream, and he
even
gets
know it.
absolutely slaughtered.
he's missed a couple of others, but he missed. I think Welsh Reefer and Jay's real grief. Hi, Jay.
Yeah, Jay came in at the end, didn't he? So
Oh, Jay.
evening, Jay. I
Hey,
did not
Jay.
see Welsh Reefer.
I was well true for
Further up, mate. Further up.
Yeah.
I didn't even see Willstone Reefer, to be fair. He must have flown by.
Hey, I think he flew straight over. That was my point. I haven't seen him, and I
think he
wanted to
also
hit the
threw a
button
bag
anyway.
of shit down towards us at one point. Open wide, boys.
Yeah, here it comes.
You have to do the voice. It's better with the voice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Jay's on my list. I'm giving him a bit more time to get over the live stream fatigue before I start harassing him. But
Well,
yeah,
don't judge on this stream whether to come on or not, Jay. I'm sure he won't put your face on the mutants he's put mine on.
I wouldn't like to guarantee it.
No, I would say that. Don't commit to not doing it.
That Rolf one, though.
Yeah, he's uncanny, isn't it?
Uncanny. It's like brothers from another mother.
It's
It is.
insane that it's not been tweaked even slightly,
No.
isn't it? I mean,
I'm going to find
Natural.
that and send you the link so that you
I'd
can
love
see it.
Yep.
Anyway, no.
Fuck them.
That was very monotone. I'd like to hear a bit more melody behind it.
God, that is so disturbing.
Oh, God.
it's funny all the live streams I've been on, right? And now and again, the C word almost slips out, but tonight has been a record breaker for me. That's been tricky.
As soon as we close this stream,
Yeah, it'd just be a 5-minute Tourette's moment.
Well, I've got the BTC song loaded up. that would cause some trouble.
probably not.
Well, it's after the 9 o'clock watershed. I think it's acceptable.
True.
And it's not our stream.
Anyway, I don't think we've got much else left to talk about.
Steve's ready to kill it.
I know a guy.
Sorry, I like that just before that word comes on.
Probably best.
Oh dear. You need to join Reefy AF if you want to hear the song in full.
Yeah.
There you go. Little plug for Reefy AF as well.
It is growing though. That is a growing Discord. How many
How
we
many
got now,
members
Rob?
now?
It's 145 tonight, I think. Just cannot.
Ooh,
I mean,
Heady numbers.
considering it was started with 2 people, then it jumped to 8 for about a year. 146 we're at tonight.
Wow.
What is
If you want-
wrong with you all?
If you want to see the real Ron and Rob, go to the Discord.
Yes. And the salty banters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got one of them on Sunday.
What, this Sunday?
This Sunday, salty banner.
Oh, excellent. I look forward to resurrecting some pictures.
Oh my god.
He's like, why did I say that?
I might see if I can get a few more.
It was me thinking you were actually excited for salty banner, but you just want to
Well,
tear
that's
me like, fucking dick.
Yep.
And if you if you need any reefing supplies, friend of the show, Marine Spec, check him out. Harry's
Who's that?
it's Harry.
It's Harry's
Spiritual
Harry,
Richer.
Oh, he's 3D printing and stuff.
Yeah, and copepods and phyto.
Yeah.
I think he does saltwater as well, but that's like a collection in person.
Yeah, 400 litres in the post, please.
Yeah. So the postie kind of lumping it down the road.
It's the biggest jiffy bag ever.
I have found since meeting Harry, right, not in person, obviously on this and the live streaming stuff, I am using a word that I never really normally use. I'm just going to leave it there.
Oh,
Come on.
No, I'm not using the word. Anytime I think about him or I'm going to talk to somebody about him, I use the word lovely. Because he's just fucking lovely.
It's a lot tamer than what I thought he was going to say.
yeah, I was expecting something.
Yeah.
How can I say anything other than lovely about Harry? I mean, have you ever met a nicer
Yes.
bloke? Jeez,
Yeah, he's a nice bloke.
he makes me feel like I should start going to church or something and clean my act up.
You can't do that. You'd burn, mate.
I'm just a
Yeah.
scumbag compared to Harry.
You can get through the door, would you?
We don't want your kind.
Yeah. Even
What
the
is
vicar
Tom-
would drop
what is
you
Tom
straight in
saying?
the nuts.
Free shit, Ron.
I think he's saying that you're saying nice things about Harry to get free 3D printed stuff.
Nope. It's me that
okay.
gets free shit away, Tom.
Yeah. Like literally.
I don't want free stuff. No way.
You
Oh,
weren't
they're
allowed
taking
it
that-
anyway.
They're taking that now. Oh, shit.
Oh, there he is. Oh dear. Oh, love it. So, have you looked at the TMC reactor then, Ron? What do you think about it?
I tried to look at it, but my eyes started to bleed. I simultaneously vomited and shat myself and had to go and clean myself up.
It does make it difficult, yes.
I assume it comes with a plug.
No, I think it's just bare wires. You poke them in with matchsticks.
Sounds about fucking right.
It
Do you
looks
know,
a bit.
fancy one of these?
It looks a bit weird, actually.
Nah, can't look at it.
Don't worry. I'll close the window.
Uh-huh.
Brilliant.
Is it weird that I'm slightly aroused by that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope Bernadette's looked up the playlist for Susan, so you can go to bed
Can
tonight.
you
listening
put
to
it
that.
back up? I've never seen a more rectangular human.
Cylindrical, that is, isn't it?
Just like a Lego block. If you're having fun, hit that like button.
I mean, that
So
mouth looks
Bernadette-
like a beaver. Looks like it's about to chop through some trees there, make a dam.
Don't.
Bernadette
I'm
did
sorry,
say in
I
the
can't
chat.
say the word beaver with that photo on.
Yeah. So Bernadette said you're missing Valentine's night, but she has got that outfit she's going to wear for you.
Oh yes.
Hey, hopefully the hair's the same.
Well done, Steve. Good lad.
Dear.
Well done.
Yeah, very good. Good fun.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you very much, guys. It was just what I needed tonight to just come on.
Sorry, Tommy.
laugh.
Someone say beaver. Yes, they did.
On that note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you
Been a
again
pleasure.
another time.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To that roll.
All hit like